Sean, 3-0 on the homestand. So when you go back and you look at those three performances as a whole, what are some of the elements you're now looking to take from that homestand as you build and move forward into a couple of games on the road this week?
Yeah, it's something we've talked about as a staff, and obviously we want to bring that to a team. For us, we want to put ourselves on the game wherever it is. So it shouldn't matter if we're home or away. We want to make a good impression. I think what we have done very well at home is we've been so strong defensively. You think about the games, we gave up a goal obviously this weekend on the back of 2 shutouts. So we have to make that as a base when we go on the road, be strong defensively, and obviously in possession. We still want to keep improving, create more opportunities, and bring the game to the opponents.
I don't know, at this stage of the season, especially with still a relatively new coaching staff, you're still building, you're still progressing. But how important is it for the guys to see some of that work that's going in on the training ground start to lead to results on the weekends?
Yeah, like anything, I think everybody has ideas, right? But to get real buy-in, wins help. And I think when the team see positive results, not just from winning, but also small patterns within the games where they have big impacts, that starts to increase their belief. Everybody starts to go in another direction, and for us it's important to keep that moving.
I know it's a busy stretch as well. It seems like Marco, this coaching staff, have such positive energy, and it feels like it's contagious. How valuable is that energy during a stretch like this when maybe you are searching for a little bit of that extra energy in the legs?
Yeah, that's our job, right? To bring good energy every day. I think that as humans, as a staff at least, it's like the foundation for us. One of the biggest things you have in the room when you walk in every day is come with positive energy. So whether we play in 10 games, whether it's 2 games, whether it's 1 game, we're always excited for that. And I think our energy reflects in the team. And we talk about it a lot. The fact that we have more games is because we're doing things right. So, we were able to get past Rhode Island, which is a positive. So it gives us another game, another opportunity. And we'll always look at that from a positive standpoint.
Seems like every week it's someone else stepping up to make the play that wins the game. So, right? Whether it's scoring a goal, whether it's someone like Ethan this past weekend starting in central midfield and then having to slide back into center back. As a coaching staff, how valuable is that for you when every week it really does feel like it's someone else sort of stepping up and doing the job?
Yeah, and that's part of a team, right? Like we don't rely on one person. I think Ethan, even after the game, you see in his interview, he talked about when he's on the bench, he celebrates the wins, he celebrates the goals. That's something that we're proud of as a group. We talk about togetherness a lot. So whoever it is on the pitch, we give them full trust. We know they can do the job, and I think that's starting to show for those guys too.
Talk about that togetherness. I know there's always lines you don't want to cross, but you think of that moment with Carles getting crushed and then the team sort of stepping up to defend him. How valuable is that in a group when you sort of see a little bit of that togetherness coming together and a group of guys who are sort of willing to fight for each other?
It's so important, right? We say we have that on the wall, but it's got to be action. And I think that's a really small window of where you see that in action. I think the team as a whole, they're a close group of guys. But like Ethan said, you kick one of us, you kick all of us. And I think the group showed that in that moment. And it really probably changed the momentum of the game. From that moment onwards, we felt if there's a team that's going to go on and win that match, it's going to be us.
And then finally, busy week this week, but first up it's Atlanta on Wednesday night. Just what are some of the challenges that this group is preparing for against that Atlanta United team on Wednesday?
Yeah, they're another good team. Obviously it's a road game. We feel they're a team that want to have possession again, similar to Columbus in that respect. So we have to be defensively strong. We have to give ourselves a good platform, but we know that we have quality in the team. We can create chances and we go there with expectation to take 3 points.